Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour concert film has become the highest-grossing concert film of all time, earning an impressive $178 million domestically. Among the list of the top-grossing concert films at the domestic box office are the recently re-released Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé, Talking Heads concert film Stop Making Sense, Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, Madonna, Truth or Dare, 3D and BTS, with three of the latter's films making it onto the top 20 chart. Eras Tour had its premiere on October 11 in Los Angeles, where 13 theaters at the AMC venue at the Grove were dedicated to hosting the premiere of the concert film. It surpassed $100 million in ticket pre-sales and became the second highest-grossing film of all time in the month of October. Globally, its first-week global gross was $123.5 million. The Eras Tour is Swift's sixth concert tour, characterized as a musical journey through all of her diverse eras. Paying tribute to her various albums, the tour represents her most extensive undertaking to date, spanning 146 performances across 5 continents. Number 1. Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour. Directed by Sam Wrench, the documentary follows Taylor Swift with footage of performances from her 2023 concert tour. It was released in 2023 and to date has grossed $178 million domestic. Number 2. Justin Bieber, Never Say Never. Directed by John M. Chu, the documentary follows Justin Bieber with some footage of performances from his 2010 concert tour. It was released in 2011 and to date has grossed $73 million domestic. Number 3. Michael Jackson. Directed by Kenny Ortega, the documentary is a compilation of interviews, rehearsals, and backstage footage of Michael Jackson as he prepared for his series of sold-out shows in London. It was released in 2009 and to date has grossed $72 million domestic. Number 4. Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus, Best of Both Worlds concert tour. Directed by Bruce Hendricks, the film is a 3D concert film of the 2007 Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus tour. It was released in 2008 and to date has grossed $65 million domestic. Number 5. Woodstock. Directed by Michael Wadley, the Oscar-winning musical chronicle brilliantly captured the 3-day rock concert and celebration of peace and love that became a capstone for the 60s. It was released in 1970 and to date has grossed $35 million domestic. Number 6. One Direction, This Is US. Directed by Morgan Spurlock, the film looks at Neil, Zayn, Liam, Lewis, and Harry's meteoric rise to fame, from their humble hometown beginnings and competing on the X Factor, to conquering the world and performing at London's famed O2 Arena. It was released in 2013 and to date has grossed $28 million domestic. Number 7. Katy Perry, Part of Me. Directed by Dan Cupforth and Jane Lipsitz, the film is a look at the life, career and music of singer Katy Perry as it follows her on the California Dreams World Tour. It was released in 2013 and to date has grossed $25 million domestic. Number 8. Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé. Beyoncé in performance at her record-breaking Renaissance World Tour and the creative mastermind behind it. It was released in 2023 and to date has grossed $21 million domestic. Number 9. Jonas Brothers, The 3D Concert Experience. Directed by Bruce Hendricks, the film is a 3D concert film of the 2008 Jonas Brothers Burning Up concert tour, as well as documentary footage on the lives of the three brothers. It was released in 2009 and to date has grossed $15 million domestic. Number 10. Madonna, Truth or Dare. Directed by Alec Kashishian, the documentary follows singer Madonna on her controversial Blonde Ambition tour in 1990. It was released in 1991 and to date has grossed $15 million domestic. Number 11. Glee, the 3D concert movie. Directed by Kevin Tancharoen and Jennifer Arnold, the concert documentary shot during the Glee Live in Concert Summer 2011 tour featured song performances and Glee fans' life stories and how the show influenced them. It was released in 2011 and to date has grossed $11 million domestic. Number 12. U2, 3D. Directed by Catherine Owens and Mark Pallington, the concert documentary is 3D presentation of U2's global Vertigo tour. Shot at 7 different shows, this production employed the greatest number of 3D cameras ever used for a single project at the time. It was released in 2007 and to date has grossed $10 million domestic. Number 13. Stop Making Sense Remastered. Directed by Jonathan Demme, the documentary is considered by critics as the greatest concert film of all time. The live performance was shot over the course of 3 nights at Hollywood's Pantages Theater in December of 1983 and features Talking Heads' most memorable songs. It was originally released in 1984 and then re-released in 2023 and to date has grossed $10 million domestic. Number 14. BTS, yet to come in cinemas. The concert documentary showcases BTS' massive free show at Busan's World Expo in October, which welcomed more than 50,000 in-person guests. It was released in 2023 and to date has grossed $8 million domestic. Number 15. U2, Rattle and Hum. Directed by Phil Joannou, the documentary is of the U2 on their fall 1987 tour of North America. It was released in 1988 and to date has grossed $8.7 million domestic. Number 16. BTS Permission to Dance on Stage, Seoul, live viewing. Directed by Hyun Jae, Permission to Dance on Stage is a series of performances headlined by South Korean band BTS. It was released in 2022 and to date has grossed $6.8 million domestic. Number 17. Shine a Light. Directed by Martin Scorsese, the film is a career-spanning documentary on the Rolling Stones, with concert footage from their A Bigger Bang tour. It was released in 2008 and to date has grossed $5 million domestic. Number 18. Pavarotti. Directed by Ron Howard, the film is about the life, works and achievements of opera legend Luciano Pavarotti. It was released in 2019 and to date has grossed $4.6 million domestic. Number 19. Amazing Grace. Directed by Alan Elliott, the documentary presented Aretha Franklin with choir at the New Bethel Baptist Church in Watts, Los Angeles in January 1972. It was released in 2018 and to date has grossed $4 million domestic. Number 20. Burn the Stage, the movie. Directed by Jin-Soo Park, the documentary follows the worldwide famous music group BTS as they tour the world and share their experience along with their beloved band friends and fans. It was released in 2018 and to date has grossed $4 million domestic.